Alright. Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to... God, why... Okay, I'm not entirely sure if this is the spring cleaning mod doing this, because there shouldn't be anything here that I cleaned up. Well, one way or another, let's think of what we want to do. So, I'm kind of working on this... Oh, right, I didn't get the mod to put the weapons there. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. Let's clean up for a bit. This place is kind of a trash bin... I don't know what I want to call it. It's just garbagey and awful, and I don't like it. So we'll get rid of as much as we can. Apparently, I can't get rid of some of these crates. This Pip-Boy crate is totally unmovable. Weird. What is with this area? And why are they here? The farm's the other direction.
Who do you think would win in a fight? A lumberjack with tentacle arms, or a shark riding a unicycle?
Depends. What color is the unicycle?
Okay, there we go. Well, that was a visual glitch. I was hearing it only out of one ear, and I was worried. I've got an audio splitter, and it's what the... I got an audio splitter, and it's currently just doing a little bit of weird. And I was very worried. Why are they here? I have no idea. Is there even a point to this area? Oh, well. Get rid of that crate. What else do we got? Oh, yeah, we got a ton of things around here. I can't imagine that there's anything actually worthwhile in here, but I guess somebody did put stuff in here. Yeah, I'm just going to clean it out for the time being. What I'll probably do is, yeah, I actually have no idea what I'm going to put down in this lower area. Oof. That glitch is going to get old. That glitch has been old for a very long time. And I still don't know what to do about it. Well, one way or another, we'll clean up all this junk as we go. I'll put something here. I mean, honestly, I was considering just putting, like, a comical amount of firepower just aimed directly at the entrance. So that, you know, in the very small event possibility...
Writing a new song, praising the overseer. I need a word that rhymes with great.
Vertebrate, stablemate, encapsulate, or maybe just 8.
That was stupid. Okay. I was considering putting a bunch of, like, armaments around here, but honestly, I don't know. It seems kind of wildly unlikely that we're even going to get attacked here. Which is a shame, because I was actually hoping we get raided at least a couple of times during this, so I could, you know, turn off the, let's just get rid of these. So I could turn off God mode and go to town on some dumb raiders or something. But, that hasn't panned out at all. In fact, it's kind of sad, because I'm ready to fight some creeps. Okay, I was really hoping I could use somebody was telling me I could use the arrow keys. To, like, rotate stuff properly, but it doesn't look like it's fully working, which is a shame. Really, what I'd like to do is just have, reactive snapping. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Notice how it changed to the same angle as the other ones? It might just be an imperceptible little thing, but it's still handy, because now we can actually get stuff kind of to make sense here. There we go. I'll keep cleaning up these papers. And junk. Because, yeah, I may not be the ghost town janitor anymore, but that doesn't mean that I don't still have my janitorial proclivities. Let's see. I'll leave this alone. So this is the room with the recruitment beacon in it. I have not paid, like, any... Ooh, building floor? What happens? No. Don't touch. Do not touch. That is very bad. We do not want that. We do not want that to move at all. Well, I mean, we could, but then... Okay, that was the decal. For a second, I thought I had just gotten rid of the floor, and I was just like, oh, please don't do this to me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get rid of some of this stuff. Not really sure what to do with a lot of it, really. That workshop grid snap is actually super nice. That doesn't always work for some reason, like on this chair. Not really sure why. So I'll leave the consoles as is. Honestly, I'm probably going to leave a lot of this stuff as is. Put that safety sign on a wall somewhere. There we go. I think we'll light this room up. I don't think I'm gonna touch it beyond just like a little. Mostly cleaning it up, getting rid of all these like file boxes that have no use to us. Debris decal, traffic cone. Oh. Well, there's the extra Vault-Tec reactor. Not as good as the super reactor that we have, and there that goes. Oh wait, no, never mind. Okay. I guess this is why... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course, it is a reactor. Pressing spacebar while looking at it would totally, well, just... Yeah. Okay, don't try and pick up the debris decal. Yeah, there we go. So I can kind of fit things properly in here. It's just a little weird. Alright. I guess, realistically, there's not much I want to do with this area, so let's just put some lighting in this room. Because it's dark, and there's no reason why it should be. Let's go to the very end. Yeah, seriously, I think I've spent a solid, I'm going to say like 10% of this series putting lights on things. Why is that freaking out? I have no idea.
I am a killer, and I always have been. They say once you taste blood, it changes you.
Okay, so we've got that.
I wouldn't know, because it's been a part of my diet since day one. What is worth killing?
Now we've got this next one here.
Because I never had any other choice.
I know they're vents, but they make great placement points for these lights. Okay, maybe not in that case. Okay, we're gonna have to fly up here for this one. I think I also have to remember to put us back on TGM for the time being. Oh yeah, that is such a perfect... That is such a perfect spot for a lamp. Assuming I can actually get to it. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Looks almost natural. I guess let's do it on this side too. If only because symmetry is important, even if, you know, most of the time we can't actually achieve it. We'll try. We'll try as hard as we can. Okay, and carefully fit it in, and there we go. Okay, so the room's still a little bit dark just because, you know, we have really bright ceiling lights, and it doesn't quite make it all the way down. Which kind of sucks. Let's see. Can I fit these in here? Kind of. It works. Looks a little weird. What? Okay, there we go. Now here's the question. Okay, so I can reset its positioning as desired. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna Okay. I like this. Also don't like this. That works pretty well though. And we don't need to connect that to anything. There we go. So there, looks like we have like a legit lamp set up. And let's do another one over here. Lower though. Much lower. Like right here or something. Why did it reset the axis? I'm very confused. Okay. That should be good. We'll just kind of angle it like that. There we go. It'll still look a little funky. But it's functional funky as opposed to... let's see. God damn it. Why does it always do this to me? Leave it on the... Well, I guess I did... Alright, let's get rid of that and make another one. Okay. So, it's Y. There we go. It's always Y in this situation. At least I think it's always Y. I don't know. So yeah, it's a little dim in some of the corners, but at least now this room looks reasonable. Let's get rid of this floor mat in retrospect. There's probably a better one that I can pull. Let's see. Decorations, floor coverings. So we got a bunch of these mats. We've got like that. We've got like the rugs. We've got this mat. Honestly, sadly, I think this is still kind of our best bet. My only problem is this chair was, for some reason, buried in the ground. Not really sure why on that one, but whatever. I'll fix it really easily. Actually, we should probably move the mat just a bit over to the right. There we go. See, this chair is kind of okay. We'll move the rubber mat in. God, I love the workshop grid snap. It kind of makes it really easy to orient things occasionally. Be nice if I could actually close the locker. Let's just get rid of that one. Okay, and I think we're good. I'll probably come back to this room later, but for the time being, that's okay. Let's go back to being the compulsive lighting engineer for the time being, if only because I don't know, I haven't quite thought about what I want to do with myself for the rest of today. We've got Nuka World coming out in I think it's a couple of hours. I think it comes out tonight. And unlike when this DLC came out, I'm probably not going to I'm not going to put the kibosh on this series. Oh no. Why does it do this? I've never understood why. Alright, so this is annoying. Let's just put one of these, like, right here or something. Instead of trying to get some kind of weird angle out of one of those that really doesn't want to obey. Let's only make it a plus, though. Too much and it's a problem. Okay, I'll put that there. It looks good enough. And I don't even know where that light bulb is. It's inside the walls. Well, you know what? Sometimes you just got to accept that sort of thing and move on, I guess. It's a very finicky game sometimes. And I'm tired of getting it. I'm tired of fighting with it, I think is the problem. Because it's driving me a bit nutters. And that's not appreciated. Where the hell do I even put this light? I guess we can kind of cram it in there. And then another one somewhere like here-ish. Yeah, it seems reasonable. You're not going to be able to tell too much. We've got more of these, like, radiation detectors. I think that's what they're supposed to be. I could be wrong. Haven't really looked into it. I'm just trying to find, like, weird, pseudo-clever places to put light bulbs now. It's been a long time since I've leveled up from any of this. Okay, that looks good. Still a bit dark in here. Guess I can go back to this and put it in here, right? Yes. Okay, yeah. I don't know, there's just something about the, like, really, really dark vault that I can't get behind. It feels weird. Admittedly, it does feel a little, like, unnaturally lit in this game. But, I don't know. I don't really have any other options. Okay, so that's lit pretty well. This hallway, this main entry hallway is the last one. Let's switch to something a little bit nicer. It might be a bit dimmer, but let's go with these. Actually, can I get rid of that? No. Huh. Do we have the... Yes, I do. Okay, wall light, white. Right here, smack dab in the middle. Okay, that actually works pretty well, given these walls. I don't really like this light type that much, but I also don't have too much of a choice, given the forced stylistic constraint. Balls. Well, Hope nobody looks too hard at that, because that's real annoying. Okay, well that... I don't know. I give up. Alright, close enough. Yeah, there's a light bulb hanging out. Here's what we're gonna do. There. Now we have 2 secret light bulbs, so it's at least, like, partly even. Okay, so our vault is mostly lit. This room still needs a little bit of work. Still a little bit dim around this entryway. I guess actually that's really easy to fix. For starters, let's store the safety sign. Now let's go back to those lights that I was going to use here. There we go. They're not perfect, but they look pretty nice. And it does give kind of an air of... a feeling of... litness? I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to describe it as, but it just looks pleasing to the eye to have these things. Oh, that's why these walls bother me. Oh, that's real stupid. Alright, let's get rid of this atrium floor and that wall there. So, if you just have the regular wall, it doesn't have the yellow stripe at the top, but if you have the, let's see. But if you have the, what is it? The, like, floor wall bottom thing here, it comes with the yellow strip along the top, which is a little strange to me. Oh, I see. I forgot I'm still in TCL. Yeah, the wall light randomly sunk into the wall the moment I took it off. Weird. Oh, whatever. Okay. So we're good. Still a little bit shady, still a little bit dark, but I'll take it for the time being. We've still got, like, these lamps that I might end up using for things, but I don't know. Okay. Let's see. So we've got this room. It's not bad. And then we've got this one up here, which has the staircase and also kind of that weird limitation. I don't know. I want to put a store in here for the vault representative, but I'm not entirely sure if that's the best thing. Looking at it, we've also got the area above. You know, I really am tempted. Let's go up here. We've still got those glass blocks. I was really hoping I could get glass with like a metal or something. Might be better if I fly for this one. But it might not actually be a bad idea to kind of cut a hole in the ceiling and actually have like a viewing portal down onto the tree, which could look real sweet. The only problem is it wouldn't be centered. That would suck a bit. It would be really cool if I actually made the tree like ginormous, so that it spanned multiple levels here. But I don't think I want to do that either. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to go with, because yeah, currently we just have that shop stand and it looks real dumb. And I'd love to actually have like a real store. This one's tempting, despite the bit of like. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go with this one. Let's see. It's furniture, beds, chairs, tables. There we go. I assume it's a table. But yeah, what we want to make is it's not tables. Like, it's not an overseer desk. It's none of these. Oh, counter. We don't really want the kitchen cabinets, though. They look real nice. And I will definitely decorate an apartment with these. But yeah, what I want is that counter. This counter. Oh, look at this. But I want it in like snappable pieces. Alright, I guess I don't have much of a choice in this matter. Yeah, the problem is it's just so short. Like, it's almost there. I guess my one option would be to, like, fuse them into each other. Okay, I'm gonna file this under don't look too hard at it, and we'll be okay. I might actually put something on top of that. That actually looks kind of nice. In a way. Yeah, so my logic here is, yeah, it gets a little funky around the corners. We're gonna make a long countertop here. That's nowhere even close. Okay, there we go. We're gonna make a long countertop. It's a little funky. And the like weird like just rounded bubble sections, whatever, don't quite make sense. But it's better than nothing. Okay, here's the crappy part. I wanted to do that, and it didn't work. So let's move it out as far as we can go. Maybe that extra couple of feet will do the trick here. Yeah, what I want is, I mean, a standard store countertop. I've definitely seen it in you know, the rest of the world occasionally. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to actually go and like model, you know, see a model for one. But still. Actually, you know what? If we've got these two rounded, nope, you don't rotate on me. There we go. Okay, let's take that one down just by a bit. There we go. So this way we don't run into the weird graphical glitch, but we do have an easy way to walk through. Oh, this looks nice. Okay, so what else do we want? It's going to be a container. It's not a bureau, though we'll want to put shelves behind. No, we're looking for a, Oh, really? I might actually have to look in a completely different section for what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Yeah, what we want is a cash register, plain and simple. Oh, we do have a safe. That, I mean, that's a must-have, given the situation. So we'll put a safe there. Wish there was a nicer looking one, admittedly. But, whatever. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like we've got a, doesn't look like we have a single cash register in the container section, which is weird. I bet it still has something to do with SKE being slightly broken. Which is unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, furniture, seats, containers, supplies, home, office. Hey, well, that's it right there. What else do we got? Mailboxes, newsstand, trash. Ooh, trash cans. I consider using a couple of these. What else do we got? Well, cash register was the thing I was looking for. So that's the most important part. Let's put it right here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a couple of cash registers here. Mainly from the perspective of, I can actually have this be a multi-purpose store. So probably clothing, general goods, and like, maybe one other kind? Hard to say exactly, but that would be a good way of handling things along the way here. Okay, that looks good. I'll have to maybe light this area a little bit better, but we'll leave that for later. Okay, so we want to do... No. It's going to be under stores, trader. Oh, interesting. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna want to have a trader rug right here. We're gonna want to have not weapons, clothing. Hope that doesn't include armor. It might, actually, but that's okay. Armor, clinic, clothing, food and drink. Okay, so there's something separate. So we don't want clinic. We'll do that elsewhere. I guess I'll do food and drink. Oh, interesting. Caps. Huh, I can build it anyway. Move the safe to the back corner, I guess. So caps are not unlimited in God mode. I can still build a thing, but I will run out of caps that way. Okay, well, one way or another, let's go get the Vault-Tec representative and bring him up. This is going to take a while to decorate too, because we still need proper placement of we still need proper placement for goods. I might actually just have this be a pure general store. It's, now that I'm actually trying to put stuff in it, it's kind of small. Which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, so it's going to be furniture. Post-war furniture. Oh, this is like all the broken shit that we always find all over the place. I mean, some of this is kind of useful, but most of it isn't. It's like broken beds and weird stuff. Not really what I'm looking for here. Surfaces and tables. These are tables. No. Containers. Office, home, supplies, home? I guess we can go find those older shelves along the way. Okay, we'll do that in a, I was gonna say we'll do that in a second, but no, we're here. We'll do this now. Okay, containers. Is it a container? I guess it is. No, it's not. It's shelves. It's most definitely shelves. We've been down this road. We know where it leads. Just takes forever. And here we are. So which one do we want? This one or this one? Oh! Single-sided, double-sided. I getcha. Okay, well I'm going to turn off surface snapping. Because what we want to do, what we want to have, is this to actually go inside the wall. Okay. This is why surface snapping is kind of a good thing. And I think we're good. I'm probably just gonna keep messing this up. No, looks like we're good, except I messed up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we want to have these go down the center line. It'll be weird otherwise. I think we're good now. Mostly. Mostly good. I think this one's a bit higher. Okay, there. There's some amount of rotational issues here I'm dealing with, isn't there? The problem is I keep dragging them lower and lower, and they keep getting taller and taller somehow. Or taller than each other. Ah, this is awful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to figure out how Place Everywhere handles these things for the rest of this. Because it's currently, like, it's kind of okay. I really wish I could paint them. Actually, that might be it. Yeah, that's looking like it. Okay, there we go. So now we've got our end of the store shelving. And then, can we do middle? We can. Okay, so we want to leave some space here. Some space to walk through, too. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to close this place off or anything like that, but I'm definitely going to have, yeah, that seems reasonable. I'm definitely going to have, like, some kind of arch with, like, a name, like Sheffield's or whatever. But not Sheffield's, because that's in another store. I wonder if I can have these, like, seamlessly go into each other. This is going to be an endeavor if I do commit to it. Might not look so bad, though. Yeah, it looks kind of okay. Gets a little bit cramped over here, though. That's gonna be an issue. So I guess we're gonna have to move it over. You know, let's get rid of these center shelves for the time being. We're just gonna want we're gonna want this set up first, I think. And then we'll look into it. It's not quite square, but whatever, I'll take it. Oh yeah, it definitely isn't quite square. There we go. Okay. Perfect-ish. I'll have to call that close enough. Obviously, we might want to pull out Snap Everywhere and get that working. I don't even know how I'm going to line this entire place. It's going to be a bit of a mess. I'll think about it. I might take a look at a couple of actual reference shots for general story-looking things from real life. That might not be a bad plan. But for the time being, one way or another, I think I'll see you guys in the next episode of Fallout 4 Never Leave the Vault. And as always, thanks for watching.